How's it going, guys? It's Eclipse here, and today's video is going to be on the Object 704 and the ISU. Me and my platoon mate, we were just platooning up, we were having a bit of fun in the troll cannons. He just recently got the BL10 on the ISU, and I've obviously had the BL10 for a while, and I thought I would show him how it's done, and ended up being shown how it's done. So obviously this has 150mm, well, 152mm Russian BL10 kind of troll cannon. I made a video back long about it, but it's a really strong tank. It's got really nice armor. This tank has. The ISU hasn't got so good armor, but you don't need it when you're putting out 750 alpha damage per shot, and when you have a reload of 14 seconds on the Object 704, and I believe it was like 12 seconds on the ISU. We both went for a shot there. It didn't pay off at all. But as you can see, the reload is insane for 750 alpha. So at the start of the game it's a bit slow, but then we kind of had to pull our pants up and start actually doing something in the game later on. So we spotted one target already, and the view range is actually pretty decent on this tank, although previous ISU and etc are not so good. So straight away I think, bollocks, I've just been hit by the ISU for 700 L4, 694 to be, 696 to be exact, which is always good. He did low roll if he did have the BL10, or he was firing heat, but I haven't been able to do anything this game so far. Teddy, I believe, has put in one shot, and the tortoise over there, which I can't seem to get any gun depression or gun elevation to be able to actually see him and get some shots on him. So straight away we've lost a lot of our health, almost half of our health. And I thought, I saw the T29, he pulled up, I could have gone for the shot, but I saw that the angle was going to be retarded, so there was not much point in shooting. So what I like about these kind of tank lines is you don't necessarily have to think a lot, unless you get into matches where, like this, where you have to actually think about your reload, about other people's reloads, and try and make sure that you're hitting every shot. As you see me whiff a shot straight into the ground there, as usual with the troll cannons. You could be fully aimed in, fire, and it will go right to the edge of the circle, and then you're on the move firing, and it will go straight into the center where you were aiming it. But there you go. We managed to hit the tortoise for 786 from that far away, and pen him. So that was quite nice. ISU over there, we try and hit him because we don't want a balanced tank like that being able to hit us again. And I was pretty salty that he managed to hit us in the first place. Just waiting for this tortoise poke up, because I think that he definitely is going to do that again. And then we see the mutant over there, and the mutant side armor really isn't good. We've managed to hit the side of his turret and actually pen there, which is so nice. And when you're putting in 760 and taking them to like half health in one shot, it's very nice indeed. And you can soon rack up the damage in a very short amount of time. So yeah, again, this is where the troll cannons come into effect. When it's medium sort of range, although this is further away, you just have to lead your shot, and there we go. 1,300 damage done to a T10 in the space of about half a second. Maybe even less, a quarter of a second, by two troll cannons. And this is what we were doing all day when we were playing, and just putting in constant damage to people. Teddy pulls down and puts in a shot into the 112, and we've managed to pick up 3 damaging hits, so that's on average 2,250 damage, which isn't bad, considering any other tank would be reasonably happy with that tier 9. Obviously you'd want more, because your health is somewhat near that sort of figure. You want to be doing more health, more damage than your health pool, which we've managed to do. We go for another shot on the tortoise, but it narrowly misses, and I think, oh crap, I've just been spotted and the ISU's going to hit me. But oh no, Teddy hits the ISU for 731, as you saw on the right hand side, and we are waiting for this tortoise. I just aim my shot, and the WZ gets right in the way. I think he might have even got tracked, I don't know, but we wait there for the tortoise. I aim my shot, and I go straight into the gun mantlet, and that's never going to pen. We load APCR, because when you can't go through something, you load APCR. And when you have 370mm penetration with APCR, it's not so bad. And we go for a shot there and miss. So that was an expensive round, and it really wasn't worth it. The Bulldog is coming around behind to try and take out the tank destroyer and light tank that are kind of to our right here when looking at the screen. But I don't want that to happen. So, in true Russian style, not fully aimed in. Oh no, maybe I was. We go for a nice lead there, 658 damage done to the Bulldog. And Teddy takes a big shell from the right, from his left over there. We're not sure what it is. The ISU's behind us somewhere, or at least that's what we thought. And we then make a judgment call that it must be the T10 on the enemy team. Since I've got armor and more hit points than Teddy has, and he's a one-shot, which I don't know if I actually have a look there. No, I don't see his full hit points. And the Craft Panther gets spotted, so we don't fully aim in, and in typical Russian style, the bigger the bloom, the more chance you're actually going to hit. That's not an actual thing, so don't actually try that. That's just a joke. If you didn't understand that, you know what I mean. If you've ever played the Russian tanks, especially the big derpy ones like the Object 704, 268, ISU or ISU-152, you know what I mean. KV2, etc. And there's the T10, I spot him, Teddy finishes him off. So I'm up to 5 pens, 2 spotted target hits, 2 spotted targets, 2 kills and 2 track targets. So there's a lot of 2s going on there. And Teddy, I believe, is actually on some very nice amount of kills. I think between us, we have got 7 kills here. No, in fact, I believe he has actually got 6 kills here at this point in time. And we are just going to try and get the crucial contribution here. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I lie. That was another game on this exact map where we got almost got the crucial. We got 11 kills out of 12 in the same tanks. It felt like we were actually getting this map multiple times during the day. And we're just waiting here, just seeing what the opposition are going to do. And that's the sort of playstyle you want to be using in the 704. I tend to do it quite a lot. I see that the ISU's down there, so, you know, in typical Titan fashion, I deserve to, I decide, even not deserve, to go after this stupid peasant ISU, who definitely isn't going to do anything. And we go down, we ram him, and then I realise, oh shit, that wasn't a good idea. And in typical idiot fashion, I decide to auto-aim, and I track him. I don't know how I only tracked him, because I thought I hit him on the right hand side of the gun mantlet, which would have actually penned, but obviously not, just tracked, which is kind of unfortunate. I could have done with some more damage there, but oh well, life goes on, we must carry on. Tortoise and the Centennial are over there. Centennial is just an absolute troll of a tank when you're in this. The amount of times I bounced off of it, I don't know why, I don't know how. I'm aiming for the weak spot on the turret, bounce. I'm aiming for the lower plate, bounce. Like 286mm a pen on the standard rounds, and you bounce off a Centennial with not very much at all. I'm just thinking, oh crap, Bulldog's got my ass, gotta repair the ammo rack, and I hope Teddy gets this Centennial. We don't really know. Is he gonna get him? Is he gonna get him? We're on 3 kills. No, the Borsig gets him, of course. So that's 7 damaging hits we've got. 2 spotted targets. 2 spotted targets assisted, and 5 critical hits, 3 kills. We move up to try and take out this Bulldog, since that's where he was hitting me from. And my teammates decide, you know what, we're going to get in the cap. We're going to force them to actually do something. I go after the Bulldog and see if I can find him, but no, my luck, never going to happen. And, you know, 704 is not notorious for being an absolute rapid tank to catch up with Bulldogs, etc. But I thought maybe use my spotting range, etc. I'd be able to find him, or at least get detected and then know the sort of direction that he's going to be in. And I could have easily been killed by him had I really thought about it. 611 damage, that's only like 4 shots from the Bulldog if he rolls on average. Anyway, we don't manage to actually find the Bulldog, and we end up getting 4,087 damage, and my platoon mate Teddy manages to pick up 5,664 damage. We managed to get Brothers in Arms and an 80% badge. I'm on my mark there. I think I'm up to 80% at the moment. I think I played actually less than I've actually got percentage, so I've played like 70 something games I believe, and so that was a fairly decent game, around nearly 10k between us both, and a fairly decent game for both of us. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and go check out any other content that I have on my channel, gameplays, etc. And I'll see you in the next one.